Oh, they also got the upcoming Lord of the Rings projects that they actually involved with. So that's interesting.
Yeah, I think they'll still be shit, even from Warner Brothers.
We'll see because Peter Jackson's coming back. And then they're also got an animation. They got an animation in the works.
Yeah, but how much do you think Peter Jackson has changed a lot?
I don't know. We'll see because people can change, but their love for certain materials, it can remain the same. And especially after everything that happened with the last Lord of the Rings stuff we have, I think that this one's going to be much more accurate. Exactly. I think this one's going to be much more accurate, and I'm just much more hopeful for this one.
I think it's a gamble either way. I could see
it's always a fucking gamble.
It really just depends on how committed they are to staying true to Tolkien's vision. If
I've
they're
been
trying to
keeping
do
track
more
of
of their
it,
own
and
thing,
they seem to be pretty committed, at least to like a good 90%.
Okay.
Yeah, and they're gonna do they're gonna kind of not at least with the animation, they're not gonna retouch on the whole, anything that they've already done. They're gonna do separate time periods, a couple thousand years before and all that.
Yeah, because I think this is the problem when it comes to a lot of added on Middle Earth writing that isn't Tolkien, because Middle Earth is very much a product of one man's imagination and his worldviews.
And how long did he set putting that together? How many years?
His entire life, basically.
Yeah.
And it isn't it can't necessarily be a shared setting like Star Wars or something along those lines. Star Wars is a bit more open to influence from other authors with some creative input.
And the fact that they have other planets they could go to does make it a lot easier to do that.
Right. Middle Earth is very much a focused vision with its own pre-written mythology, gods, cultures, stories. It's kind of hard to add on to that. At best, a lot of the added on writing ends up being memba berries for what came before it. And that's not what I want to see when it comes to something like Middle Earth or Lord of the Rings. I don't want old stuff to be rehashed. I want new stuff.
I mean, as much as we do like connective tissue, member berries for the sake of member berries don't land well. I love a good member berry pie, but it's got to come after the main course. And
that's the issue. Is it's not about the member berries. It's like you said, the member berry pie. You can't serve nothing but member berry pie to your audience. You give a little slice on the end after you given them a nice steak of accurate lore and good delivery.
Yeah.
Going with the food analogies there.
Well, this guy's having a beer.
One thing about living in
member berry beer.
Never could stomach. All the damn vampires.
That was such an awesome movie.
Look, that line will hit a lot better if you watch the whole movie.
And then Joel Schumacher went on to direct Batman and Robin.
Ooh. Which he later on apologized for, literally.
Yep. And I think Jose Hernandez is now setting a trend. He says, well, everyone, I have to go. But again, thank you all so much for having me. Keep an eye out for when my books get published. Lesser Angels, then I honor you all with my site.
Well, I will say thank you for showing up, but I will not keep an eye out. You'll have to inform me through appropriate marketing that it exists, sir. I'm sorry.
Good night.
Weird Al as Harry Potter would be great. Thank you for that, Guilty. I'm now imagining Weird Al 80s era with the Harry Potter star.
That'd be at least a fun skit.
Oh, it would be.